it's really nice to see the programs like the one going on at Eastgate. It's awesome to me that I'm involved in a church that is out there in the world, not just to say, hey, look at us, but to truly, honestly be helping these kids. I have a friend, and her kids go to that school, and I called her immediately and I said, get them in this program. They need it. And she did, and so far, they absolutely love it. And for me to know that I'm a part of the church that does that is amazing.
The closeness and fellowship, not only with the members here at COJ, but with the kids at the elementary school, the mentoring, the tutoring. They've asked for my autograph. I've signed backpacks, and I'm not a fever player, I'm an electrician. And they don't care. They just want to be engaged with a man to where we can tutor them, help them with their math, their reading, or spelling. It's been wonderful, the opportunities that God's presented me.
Going there, I'm used to working with teens, and so it was a complete flip, but it's been amazing. Love it. Love working with the kids. And you can just really tell that they are so excited to have you there. You walk in, they're like, oh my gosh, you came back, giving hugs. How have you been? They're like wanting to know what you've been up to over the weekend, where have you been? The other volunteers there are super friendly, genuinely trying to talk to you. How have you been? What have you been up to? This is what I've been up to. Authentic relationships to them are definitely really important because I feel like some of them might not have any otherwise besides stuff that's going on at school, maybe with their teachers or paid professionals. But when you have volunteers that are coming in and they don't have to be there, that really shows the youth that, these people care about me just because they care, not because they're paid to be here. These people are really excited to be here for me and to hang out with me, and they don't have to be here.
A lot of times when we go over there, there's more kids than there is volunteers. And the kids come and you can just feel God's presence when you walk in the door, and there's usually a certain group of guys that come and grab me and say, Tim, we need your help with our math. And you can just feel that camaraderie and God's presence, and you just feel a peace that these kids aren't part of a normal society and gangs. They're actually there to better themselves, and it's just like a peace that really, really laid on my heart to be there.
Every year when teens come back from the Honduras trip, lives have changed. And that is just so key, because that is such an important time in their lives where a huge impact can be made, and it will affect them the rest of their lives. That was a time in my life when I was really affected. And that's why I just think it's just imperative that we pass these values to the next generation. Every time I'm in Honduras, whether I'm with a group or whether I'm by myself or with Brian or with somebody else, the whole concern about the whole person. Yeah, sure, we're concerned about how they live and what they eat and all that, but more than that, we're concerned about the person, the friendship, the relationship. That's what it's all about.